Afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Sam. My name is Andrew. I'm a processor here with the Student Loan Help Group. And like she had stated before there's a lot of requirements for teacher loan forgiveness, and it can be an incredibly tedious and difficult process getting this forgiveness approved so you can receive it. In fact, it's not uncommon for people working on it by themselves to receive many denials from their servicer without actually knowing what went wrong on the form. With the TLF applications, there's also a processing window of around 90 to 120 days. So many people end up becoming frustrated and end up giving up on attaining loan forgiveness altogether. We know exactly what needs to be done to get the forms approved, and we'll follow up until they are approved and you receive your loan forgiveness. We also review your TLF application to ensure that you are receiving the correct amount of teacher loan forgiveness available for you based on your qualifications. And if you talk to one of our wonderful enrollment counselors using the consultation link in the chat box, they'd be more than happy to help you out and figure out what the right amount is for you. I'm now going to pass this over to Debbie, who'll go over default resolution.
Hi, good afternoon. My name is Debbie Coyle, and I'm also a senior enrollment counselor. For most loans, default occurs when you have failed to make a payment on your loans for 270 days or 9 months. There's negative consequences of default. Your interest rate goes up to 22%. There's added fees, a garnishment, which is 15% of your disposable income, and tax offset, which is the loss of your tax refund. There's 3 ways to get out of default. You could pay the balance in full. You could have a rehabilitation or a consolidation. Now, direct loans that have already been consolidated usually cannot be reconsolidated. However, there are certain conditions that may make your loan eligible. If you're currently in default now is the best time to get back in good standing. The CARES Act has stopped collections on defaulted loans, which allows options that have never been available before to borrowers in a wage garnishment. You have a small window of opportunity to bring these loans out of default before the final CARES Act extension ends on May 1st of 2022, and the garnishment and tax offset begin again. Time is of the essence. Once we receive your documents, we need at least 30 to 45 days to process your rehabilitation or your consolidation. Now, keep in mind that your loans must be brought into good standing in order to qualify for the forgiveness programs that Patty and Sam have just covered. I'm going to introduce you to Nancy now, and she's going to go over some details on getting your loans out of default. Nancy?
Debbie, thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm Nancy Monroe, and I'm a senior processor here at the Student Loan Help Group. Our role in a rehabilitation is that we negotiate with the collection agencies or agency, depending on how many you may have, so you don't have to get involved with the paperwork involved in the 9-month process that's involved in a rehabilitation. And that 9-month rehabilitation process involves obtaining your permission, first of all, to work with those collection agencies or agency, then submitting income and expense information along with proof of income documentation to get the lowest possible payment for every month of that 9-month period. And that's based entirely on information that you provide. We also set up the rehabilitation agreements. We cross-check them with the Department of Education, the Internal Revenue Service income and expense guidelines. And again, that ensures that you are making the lowest possible payment that you can for that 9-month period. But once the rehabilitation is complete, we're not done with your file. We make sure that your loan or loans moves to a new non-default servicer, and we get it onto your loans onto a repayment plan that works with your current work or retirement situation based on what your situation is at the time that you finish your rehabilitation. And I just want to give you a quick reminder, please don't forget that there is a consultation link in the Zoom chat box. So please make sure you click that link and schedule your personalized complimentary consultation, before you leave this meeting. And now I know Ryan wants to talk to you again and share some more information about some of our current clients. Ryan?
Thank you, Nancy. We are proud to have helped thousands of Florida public school employees, and we continue to do so. So far, we've helped clients receive, as we've said previously, over $20 million through the PSLF waiver over the last few months. Here's just a couple of cases that we've helped clients receive forgiveness on. Mr. McIntosh of St. Lucie County Public Schools received $459,336 in loan forgiveness. Miss Wright, Palm Beach County Public Schools, received $382,811.77. Ms. Bradby of Hillsborough County Public Schools received $260,421.37. And Ms. Gurley of Orange County OCPS Public Schools received $92,681.28. This is just to name a few. At the end of this presentation, we will provide you with review links so you can see our hundreds of success stories and also have the opportunity to become one. Just like Anna Fusco, the head of Broward County Teacher Union. She's the 6th largest teacher union in the US. She said, "I love the service very much, and I highly recommend TSLHG to all my members." Keep in mind, we also help with other federal loan forgiveness programs. Some of them my team mentioned earlier. So no matter what your file needs, we can help. We're about to head into the question and answer portion of this presentation. Before we do that, I'd just like to share a few more testimonials from your colleagues. Please take a look.
I want to thank the Student Loan Help Group for their help with everything that I have been through with my loan.
I started working with the Student Loan Help Group back in 2016. They took care of all of my student loan needs.
Thanks to them, I eliminated all of my students' loans.
Hey, congratulations to me. Why? Because I have just received a student loan forgiveness. That's right. Thanks to the Student Help Group located here in Florida for their awesome work.
I'm happy to say, as of today, I am student loan debt free, and I highly recommend them to anyone. It'll be the best phone call that you've ever made.
If you have student loans, I would highly, highly recommend Student Loan Help Group. They're efficient and effective.
Thank you so much for your help. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for your tremendous help and keeping me informed with the progress every step of the way.
I definitely recommend them for anybody who has student loans and needs.
If you want to eliminate your loans like I did, the phone number is 1-844-599-5589.
We will now open the floor for questions. Please limit your questions to one per person. And keep in mind, we can't answer specific questions regarding your file, your loans. That will be handled in your complimentary consultation with one of our enrollment counselors. Please click the raise hand button under the reactions button. And if you're on a phone or tablet, just click the 3 dots with the word more to raise your hand. If we cannot get to all of your questions, please write them down so that your enrollment counselor will answer them at the time of your personalized consultation. Thank you very much for
thank you
and thank you for all your questions, everyone. I hope you receive some good information. Just a reminder, again, there is a consultation link in the Zoom chat box. You can also find it on our website. So please be sure to schedule, just click the link to schedule your personalized complimentary consultation before you leave the meeting, because slots do fill up very fast. You can read our hundreds of great reviews we have with the Better Business Bureau and Google. We provided these links also for you in the chat box, and we will before your consultation. Thank you everyone for your time today. Have a wonderful evening, and everybody, and we look forward to connecting with you.